Good morning, children. Good morning, children. Good morning, adults. Whoa, the adults were way better. Good morning, children. Boy, we're a little light this morning. Where are all the friends and everybody that's normally here?
On vacation?
You don't know? Look at this. I got all boys this morning.
Oh, yay.
There's no girls here today? Wow. I guess I scared all the girls. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're not scared of me.
Thank you.
Good. I got a question for you. Do you believe that Jesus can talk to you?
Yes.
How old are you, Liam?
10.
How old are you?
8.
8? How old are you? How old are you?
8.
8? And you? 6? Oh, don't feel bad. You'll be 8 soon. Way faster than you think. Well, especially for your parents. How about you?
10.
10. Okay, so we're between 6 and 12?
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that he talks to us. I would say he whispers to us.
Well, I want to share 2 stories with you this morning. Do you remember a Bible story about a little boy? Maybe you can tell me his name. And he was going to bed one night, and all of a sudden he heard something. Samuel? Did he hear God speaking to him? What did he do? He went up to priest Eli, said, "Hey, what did you want? I thought you were calling me." Do you know God can talk to you? I can prove it. You ready for me to prove to you that God talks to you? Okay. Has there ever been a time, and I'm going to give you a couple different examples so that you can decide which one fits your story, where you were sitting there and you thought, I could take that money, or I could steal something, or you started to get angry and yell at your brother or your sister, or should I keep going on? Yeah? Okay. Or you knew your parents had told you to do something and you looked around like this, but they weren't there. And you thought, I could do it anyway. You ever had anything like that? Okay, now we're getting some heads nodding. There we go. When you thought that, what was the next thing you thought? What was that? Oh boy, I'm going to get in trouble. Okay, that's not the one I was looking for. Do you know, did you have that little thought that said, when you were looking this way and you were looking this way, do you know that was your conscience talking to you? That was Jesus talking to you.
Also,
What was he trying to tell you?
he was like, don't do it. Don't
Exactly, right?
That happens to me all the time. I just have this in my brain and I'm like, don't
It happens all the time?
do it.
Yeah?
Do it.
Yeah? Is it in your dad's voice or your mom's voice? Where are they? But do you know your parents, they teach and train us to do what is right? But we have a conscience between us and God, and that's him trying to talk to you. What about a time where you just got really upset and you just started to yell at your brother or your sister or talk back to your mom and your dad, and then all of a sudden you had that little thought, uh-oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, we're seeing some head nods too. Do you know that's Jesus talking to you? Yeah. So it may not be as big as Samuel, where God's like, hey, Samuel. Oh, he goes running to Eli. Back to bed. Hey, Samuel. But you know what? God could give you a special time like that where he talks to you too. Let me tell you a story about my brother. This is the second part. My brother, you've met him, Andrew, right? He's not here today, so I can talk about him, right? Yeah, unless he's listening online. Anyway, but my brother Andrew was little. I don't know, he was probably 8, somewhere in that range, so pretty close to your guys' age. And God put it on his heart to go out into our greenhouse and pray over a tomato plant. He didn't tell us this, okay? But he told him to go pray over this tomato plant. Now, one of the funny things you have to understand about my brother Andrew is, if you don't know this, he doesn't like tomatoes. Now, he'll eat ketchup and tomato sauce and all kinds of things of that nature, but he does not like tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes, no, not at all. So I don't know why God put it on his heart to go pray over a tomato plant. You know what happened with that tomato plant? It was probably a couple months, and all the rest of the tomato plants in the greenhouse were growing and growing and growing. And you know how they have that kind of light green color to them, right? And they're about this tall, and they're flowering, and some tomatoes are starting to come on nice and green. And they're about this tall. But all of a sudden, in the center, his tomato plant that he had planted, that he was praying over, was this tall. And that tomato plant was this wide. And you know what else? That tomato plant was dark green. I mean, the flowers, it looked healthy and it looked strong, and there were flowers all over that plant. And tomatoes coming out all over. That tomato plant that year outproduced all the tomatoes. And you could see it. You could walk into that greenhouse. We have pictures of it. Ask my brother if he'll show you the picture of that one day, because he has it. But there he is, he's standing about yay tall, just like you guys, and here's this tomato plant, this tall. And it's huge. My mom kept looking and thinking, what is going on with this tomato plant? There's one plant on the whole greenhouse, and it's big, and it's huge, and all the rest are just all normal. And so she was like, Andrew, what's different with your plant? She went out early one morning in that greenhouse, and there was my brother. Kneeled down in front of that tomato plant, prayed over it. And he doesn't even like tomatoes. You think God can answer your prayers? Yeah. You think God talks to you? You see, God wants to be your best friend. He wants a relationship with you. And I want you to know that even as kids, don't think, when I grow up someday, I'll be like those adults who can have a relationship with God. At your age, and as young as you are, you can have a relationship with God. So, 2 points. You ready? This is what we're going to go away with. 1, listen to that voice of God talking to you, right? And number 2, if God puts something on your heart he wants you to pray over, you keep praying over it. Every day, all the time, until he answers and he shows it to you. Got it? The deal? Sounds good. Fist bump. I'm looking forward to your stories here in the next year or so. You ready? Or the next couple months, whatever it is.